Okay, so I'm going to be doing a review on the Rocket and Teen Groot from the Marvel Legends Infinity War 3-pack. I do not have the Thor from this 3-pack that had the eye patch and had the sleeveless vest. I do not have that figure. So I'm only going to be reviewing these two. The Rocket and Teen Groot. So Groot, or the Teen Groot, just comes with his little game pad, which is pretty cool. And hang on, if you will hold it, come on. There you go. Alright. Really, now you don't hold it. And then Rocket comes with his big gun here, and the two smaller guns. If you can see those. Oops. Now these don't have as much detailing on these guns as the one from like the Volume 2 Rocket figure. Those had a lot more detailing on the guns compared to these. The gun that I like to have Rocket hold is this gun, which comes from the Volume 2 Gamora figure, which looks really cool. It has a lot of detailing and stuff, and it just sort of looks cool when he holds it. But I was just showing you the ones that come with this figure, or this 3-pack. And I know that recently they just came out with the Teen Groot from the Thor Love and Thunder, which is good because a lot of people are having a hard time getting hold of this Groot because he is really expensive. Which, I mean, sort of sucks for me because now the price of this figure has dropped a little bit. But, you know, I'm overall glad, you know, that everybody is able to get their hands on a Teen Groot. And I also thought about buying the new Teen Groot, just to sort of see the comparison from this one to the new one. And the main reason I like this one better so far, I haven't actually really detailed compared to them side to side, or side by side, but I just really like that he has that Game Boy deal. That's the main thing. But the new one has sort of like an arm, his arm stretched out like a branch and stuff, so, and a gun comes with him, so I don't know, I might still get him, and if I do get him, I'll do a review on that figure, and I will do a side by side with this figure. But anyway, back to this, these figures. There's Mr. Rocket. He's pretty much the same figure that we get from the Volume 2 wave. He's pretty cool. He's got good detailing. You can see the little teeth and everything in his mouth, which is awesome. And then all the little details for his buckles and everything, and then the shading and everything on his fur. Looks pretty cool. His tail down there. The only thing with him is I've sort of had a hard time getting him to stand up with any of the Rocket figures, so I sort of put his tail down where that helps sort of keep him balanced. And then this Teen Groot is really pretty cool. If you want to look at the top of his head, you can see sort of all the little moss, and then he has this little tiny like root or weed or something coming out of his head, which is cool. The eyes look pretty good, and the face and everything. I always like the detailing on the Groot figures because of all the sort of like bark and everything, and you can see the little moss around his chest and shoulder area. And then, like I said, you know, he comes with this, which is my favorite part, the little Game Boy deal. Decent detailing on the back here. I wish they would have had a little bit more shading to some of parts on him. But overall, it's a pretty good figure, and I really like the gameplay deal because that just sort of like it really shows you who he is. You know, he's a teenager that's sort of, playing video games all the time and sort of distant. So I just like that accessory with him. So now I will go on to the articulation portion of the video. I will start with Mr. Rocket. So his head, oh gosh, just popped off. Far, doesn't go up very far either. Does rotate side to side just a tad bit. Let's move some light over here so you guys see better. His arms go up pretty far. Elbows, they really don't bend in a whole lot. The wrist don't really bend at all. I'm afraid I'm gonna break them. The ab crunch is really not that great. He can't bend that far. He really can't bend back at all. His little legs go that far. They go back pretty far, really. And then it does have the thigh cuts, which is pretty cool for such a small figure. His knees there, ankles are just gonna pop out of there. You can't really bend them. That's the only thing that sort of sucks about small figures like this is it makes it really hard for them articulation because they are so small. They can't really do a whole lot of, the double jointed knees or, ankle rotation or, oh, there goes his tail. His tail just pops back in there. But Rocket and Groot are two of my favorite characters in the entire MCU. And I'm so glad to I have two Rockets. I have this one and the one from Volume 2. And I have every version of Groot. I recently lost my baby Groot. Not like the little tiny one from Volume 2, but the one that's in the little plant pot deal. I can't find him anywhere, and I'm really upset about it. So hopefully I find him. But anyway, enough about that. So let's do the articulation on Mr. Teen Groot here. So we can move him a little closer. So he has some pretty good articulation. His head can go down that far. Up pretty far. Rotates side to side a little bit, not much. His arms go up pretty far. Elbows, they don't really bend in that much, honestly. Wrists do go up and down a tad bit, not very much. They do go down pretty far, but not up very much. The abs, their ab crunch, you can't really move that much, just a tad bit. Leg goes forward that far, backward, hardly anything. Knees bend a decent amount. His, there's moss on his leg right there too, I didn't notice that. But his ankles rotate, but they don't really go up and down hardly at all. They just rotate, and that's pretty much it. But the wide feet make it really nice to, make him so he doesn't fall over. That's one of my biggest pet peeves of a figure is if they fall over constantly. And it makes it, when they fall over a lot, it makes it hard to really pose them in a way that so this is my Avengers Infinity War shelf at the moment. And I have the Team Groot and Rocket over here by my Infinity War Thor. That Thor does have the Ragnarok head on it, so it's customized a little bit. I thought that was the best look for that Thor, but I thought where better to have Rocket and Team Groot than by the Infinity War Thor. So that is where they are displayed on my Infinity War shelf. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you stay up to date on all the videos that I will be uploading. I upload videos every single day, so don't miss those. Have a great day.